Hi YouTube, how are you? I'm doing fine, thank you very much. So I was on the YouTube the other day scanning through all the Tesla/EV related shows, and there was one where it talked about the Model 3 or AP2 not being able to read highway signs or traffic speed signs. And I thought, I don't think they ever could. So then I Googled it, and it did say that the the main camera in the AP1 cars would be able to read the traffic speed signs. And I thought it was kind of weird. I always thought that the speed limit that they show here on the dash was all based from Google Maps. So Google Maps guys walked around, and every time they saw a speed limit sign, boom, they would press a button, and therefore they would know that the speed limit's changed or whatever. And the reason why I think that is that I have the Navigator 5 on my BMW motorcycle, and it does the exact same thing. When I'm driving around, on the bottom right it has the posted speed limit, but it doesn't have any cameras. It's all done based from the mapping system. So today I am going to either prove that true or prove that false, that my AP1 2015 Model S can read speed limit signs. I doubt it, but let's check it out. So here we are, we're on an average road. All the average roads in the lower mainland are 50 kilometers an hour, so 30 miles an hour. 50 kilometers an hour unless otherwise posted. So it can go up or down, but if you're driving somewhere and it's a regular road and you don't know what the speed limit is, you do, because it's going to be 50 kilometers an hour unless posted. So I'm going to have two cameras set up here so we can try to figure out what a front view camera of the road, and this little guy is going to be focused on my dash, and then I'm going to try splicing all the videos to make it kind of look right. And then after this quick little 4-minute drive, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to cover up the camera with a flyer from London Drugs, and then we'll drive the same route and try to figure out if the camera really does anything. All right, especially on my route. So here we go. All right, finally, this is going crazy. So it shows nothing now. Let's see what we got. So there's no speed limit signs anywhere. There's one on the right. Boom, it comes on as soon as we hit that sign, and it says the speed limit is 50. There's one on the right. Boom, it comes on as soon as we hit that sign, and it says the speed limit. Alright, so up ahead there's a sign that's going to say 60. It's already at 60, I'm halfway through. So there is the sign on the right, 60, and as you can tell, the symbol on the dash there on the screen has shown that it's already changed to 60. So the camera of the car didn't pick that up. That's for sure. Now up here on the right is a 30 zone. So I'm going to wonder if the camera fits that. So up there on the right, 30. No, it still says I'm supposed to go 50. However, I think the speeding in a school zone, park zone is $167. So therefore I am not going to listen to what the dash says. I will go with what I know. School/park zone over, back up to 50. Oh, look at that. Guy decided to cut me off. Well done, you twat. Oh, he waved at me. He waved at me. That was nice of him. Hi, sorry I'm an idiot. You're welcome. So I know that this road here is going to be a 60 zone, I'm pretty sure. Nothing. Nothing. There it is. It says 50. But there wasn't any signs. So it just defaulted to what the standard sign is. So really we've only gone through 2. Let's go through a couple more speed zones. "30 kilometers, school zone." Still says 50. There's the sign on the right. No, it still shows 50, but then again, I guess it could be because of the default. And the car doesn't know whether it's a Monday through Friday. Here we are at the starting point again. I've just covered the sensor and the camera because my car now thinks it's nighttime. So my navigation screen has gone to sort of quasi-night mode, and so has my dash. So here we are. It does say that it's 50 out. Let's keep going. I had some technical difficulties up here at the light, so we did notice that as soon as we took a corner, well, here you go, right away. It doesn't say 50 anymore. I'm going to take a right. This is where I had the technical difficulties, which is the story of my life. So, now up here on the right is where we saw the sign. There it is on the right, and shortly after that sign it came up. Well, I'll be buggered. Look at that. I guess it does read. That's just wild. I'm pretty impressed. Well, I doubted everyone. My apologies to the masses. So I know that the next one, halfway through the roundabout, it changed us to 60. So halfway through the roundabout, nothing. Just past the 60 sign, nothing. That is odd. Coming up to the next roundabout. Into school zone, whereas before, right here, it's switched off. says 50. Interesting, but it's really 30. And it turns up once I get onto this street. Well, I guess that's really the end of the test. So the odd thing is that with it covered, I'm wondering if it's tricking something to say don't display any speeds. But that can't be true because it did display speeds twice, like 50, the generic standard speed limit. And now it's again hitting 50, showing 50 with the camera covered. So I don't know. So I am thinking that either A, it does read the speed signs, or B, if the camera is covered, it stops showing them there on the dash. But only when you're on a standard road, maybe. I don't know. Well, there you go. Shocking. I haven't figured it out yet, but that's kind of neat. Cheers. Bye. Hi guys, how are you? So I had an epiphany as I was editing this this video, and the epiphany was because I covered the light sensor. Does it now think it's nighttime and therefore disables the camera because it says it's nighttime? Why are you going to try to search for speed signs? So what I've done now is that I have just used the tape to cover the camera and not the sensor. So right now it shows that it's daytime. My maps is all nice and bright. The car there doesn't show the image of having the headlights on. So here we go. Let's give this a try. So right there is the speed sign right there on the right. Let's see if it changes. Boom. It does change. So now the camera's covered. It thinks it's daytime because I left the sensor, yet it read that speed limit sign. So I think that debunks the whole theory of it reading the speed limit sign. Yeah, it would debunk it because the camera's covered, the exact same spot that it turned on yesterday when it passed the sign. It was immediate as soon as it. And again today with the camera covered, the sensor not covered, it still came on right away. So I don't think that camera, the Mobile Eye, the one camera that the 2015 Model S's AP1 have, I don't think that they read speed limit signs. It can't. I just covered it. Anyway, there's something for you to think about. Anywhere, any comments, write it. If you think that I've done the test wrong, please make some comments in the back because I will redo it. Am I missing something? Anyway, you take care, guys. Cheers.